vet came out Monday, did a good check on Wrigley, just all kinds of stuff, and confirmed it was head shakers. We kind of knew that. I'd been dealing with it for a while, and I had already tried everything she suggested, and really everything's an experiment with this. So she mentioned something I haven't tried yet, hadn't heard of, and that's melatonin. Head shakers can be a seasonal condition, and it seems to be impacted by sunlight and, you know, more summer type weather. So I'm giving her melatonin, mix it in some applesauce. She'll like it. It looks gross to us, but she'll love it. I don't know how long it could take to work, if it works at all. One of the side effects is that she may start growing a winter coat, which is really hard to think about. It was 110 today. I think it got up to 111. If that happens, if she does start growing a winter coat like this early before she really needs it, we'll probably shave her, or, you know, you'll clip their coat so it's really short or something like that. We'll just see. At this point, anything that'll just lessen this for her is well worth it. Melatonin's super cheap, you know. I spent 20-30 bucks on these pills. She gets 15 milligrams a day. She's supposed to do it between 5 and 6. I'm a little late out of the gate today. 5 and 6 at night. She gets her dose. I'm hopeful. Good morning. 9 a.m. trail ride to start the day, and then I am working inside for the rest of the day. It's only supposed to get up to 100, so a little reprieve from the crazy heat, but let's say hi to the goats. Good morning, Nosy. Hi, sweet girl. I love you. You're such a good goatie. She really is sweet. She makes the sweetest babies. I had to run a little hot wire under their shade because they thought it was a hammock. Looks like it started to come down again. Anyway, they chewed the ends and pulled it down, so I ran a little hot wire. We'll see if this lasts. Thought I'd show you my grooming belt. There we go. It's like a canvas tool belt. This is made by Equibelt. And I fill it with the tools that I'm going to use. I can groom horses really quick. I'm not always going, oh my gosh, where's the hoof pick? Where's the brush? I have my mud brush, super stiff bristles. I really don't use that this time of year at all. This is my adjustment screwdriver for easy boots when I'm using those on horses like Axel. I have some thrush stuff for their feet. This is a really nice soft bristle brush. I use this pretty much this time of year. It's great for removing dust and really fine stuff. Hoof pick, of course. And then I have a rubber curry that I use this time of year quite a bit. This is great, like when you pull them out and they've been sweaty and then it kind of dried and it's crusty, you run this over it and it will remove that and make them soft again. What else? That's really it. Piyo and Halo. I like to take Piyo down early because he gets snacks. I'll show you why. Hi, sissy. Piyo's bony. Look at this juicy booty on Halo. She's at a weight that I like, and he's not. You can see his ribs a little bit. You can see this is his pelvis. His booty should be round, not pointy. So his booty and her booty. And I'm showing that because I love to be attacked by keyboard warriors who will tell me that I'm mistreating my horses. Actually, I'm showing that because a few things have conspired against Piyo's health. One, his old age. So he's had his teeth floated, but he's still 23 and having a hard time processing feed. This is a recent development for him. Also, the horses that I had to put down, there were 2 of them around the same time, and those 2 were his pasture buddies. So he's been through some loss there, and he's actually doing okay. You know, they handle this kind of stuff a lot better than we do as humans. However, it was a definite disruption for him and some uncertainty, which can be difficult. He's in the herd with the big horses. He's got free food available to him 24/7, and he needs more. So he's getting this other senior feed that was in that pan. One reason I don't love feeding it right before we're going out on a trail ride, especially in hot weather like this, is it's pretty hot feed. And what I mean by that is it has a pretty high sugar and high protein content, and the way horses digest their feed generates heat. So if you give them something like grass hay, which is what I have available to them 24/7, they'll eat that, they'll digest it, and it's fine. It's something that it's like if you and I ate oatmeal, you know, it's one of those things that'll kind of just slowly move through your system and do its job, provide a bit of energy, won't send you through the roof. Versus if you and I had candy bars for breakfast, I mean, I would emit light. So when you feed a horse this food that has these high calories that are easily digestible for them, ideally I'm doing that to try to put weight on him. However, because of the way their gut works, it also causes them to, their gut to generate a lot of heat. Which they don't need a bunch more heat in this weather, do you, sweet man? In the winter time, when it's cold, I get really twitchy about making sure that they have feed 24/7, because when they eat and that food goes into their digestive tract, it ferments in their intestines and helps them keep their bodies warm. This time of year, with it being so bloomin' hot, they're not eating as much. That's the other thing with Piyo, is with it being so hot, he's not feeling like eating a whole lot. Nobody else is, but he doesn't have he can't really spare the calories with the way he's looking. So I'll give him something he really loves, and then hopefully he can stay cool for the rest of the day. There's an airplane going by. It would be a nice day. First ride on Wrigley today since starting melatonin treatment with her. It's just a supplement. And look at this. Normally this would be just drenched in sweat. That's a huge improvement because it's pushing mid-90s right now. And we just got back from a ride. She did have some head shaking and discomfort, but nothing like it was in the past. I am hesitant to say that we've stumbled onto the thing, but I think if I just made one ride comfortable for her, that's a win at this point. So I'm gonna keep after it and hope that this, maybe in combination with other treatments, puts us on the right path to getting her what she needs. Really pleased for her. I have Journey and Wrigley here. Hello, ladies. This will be Wrigley's second trail ride after starting a new treatment for head shakers for her. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited to see how Wrigley does today with her melatonin. That's what I've been giving her, 15 milligrams a day. I'm supposed to be doing it at 5 p.m. I've kind of been a little late, but I think we'll be okay. I took her out for a ride yesterday, pretty early on, you know, after starting this dosage, and it might have been in my head, but I thought she did a lot better than she has in the past. So, however, what usually happens is we'll make a change for her and things will seem to improve for a little bit before just going right back and then just getting worse all over again. Hi, sweetheart. Oh. One thing that I really loved about it when the vet came out to assess Wrigley and basically just kind of confirm what we already knew, well, she did a lot of testing around Wrigley's face. So some of the things she would do, hold still, bud. She would test her, you know, annoyance and how she responded to having her whiskers kind of bopped around and stuff. And Wrigley was just so tolerant, like, fine. You know, you could tell she wasn't super on board with it, but she was just such a good girl, and the vet commented on what a good girl she was. And you always like when somebody says, gosh, your kid is really well behaved, because I think Wrigley is a dang unicorn. I love her to bits. But to have a vet be like, yeah, that's a pretty cool horse. One of the other things I'm reading about with the treatment, with this melatonin treatment, is that they sometimes will do this for horses that are a little hot or spicy, and Wrigley can be that way. Quarter horses are typically considered pretty chill, but she's spicy. She can be a real little snot. Wrigley's great. She loves to work. She loves to work hard. She loves people, loves to be part of the action. However, she's very particular, and she can get really, I don't know what you would call it, but I think it's frustration. So she gets quite fussy and can be a handful. Today was my first ride on Wrigley after starting her on melatonin, and it was a significant improvement. Significant. Is she totally cured and back to her 2-year-old, 3-year-old self? No. Looking for flowers of mine to eat? I'm not saying you're a bad bunny, but I'm not a fan. Why? Quit breeding. Good news, I've been invited to present at the Women in Business conference. Kind of good news, but I have to give them a decent headshot. Do you know how many decent headshots I have of me? Roughly none. I do not want to talk about how many photos that took to get one where I don't look like a total cheesehead. And now I'm back to my regular self. The glasses are crooked. I got the chains on. Whatever. That's what I should send. I should take a picture of me just going, because that's really me. But